Have you ever felt like your paycheck just evaporates the second it hits your bank account? Well, if you have, you are definitely not alone. So let's just dive right into this explainer, okay? We're going to lay out a super clear step-by-step plan to finally break that cycle and get you back in the driver's seat of your finances. I want to start with a number that might hit a little close to home for some of you. 65%. That is a huge figure. That's the percentage of Americans who are living paycheck to paycheck. It's just a massive shared experience across the entire country.
And look, this isn't just about people with low incomes. This feeling of financial strain, it's affecting millions of us at nearly all income levels all across North America.
So, does this feel familiar? Are you kind of nodding your head right now? If you are, stick with me. We are about to shift gears from talking about the problem to actually finding the solutions, and we're starting right now. Okay, first things first, we need a diagnosis. I mean, you can't fix a problem if you can't see it clearly, right? So, our very first step is to get ourselves a kind of financial x-ray so we can see exactly where our money is going.
And that x-ray is a budget. But wait, before you tune out, let's reframe this. A budget is not some kind of financial diet designed to make you miserable. Just think of it like a roadmap. It's a tool that gives you clarity and, most importantly, control.
And honestly, making one is way simpler than you probably think. First, just list everything that's coming in. Then you track everything going out. Your rent, your groceries, that daily coffee, all of it. And finally, you just group those expenses into categories. This isn't about judging yourself, it's just about gathering the data so you can finally see the patterns.
I love this quote because it totally nails the modern way to think about this. The goal isn't to pinch every single penny. It's to use your budget to make conscious, deliberate decisions that actually line up with the life you want to live. Okay, so once you've got that financial x-ray and you can see everything clearly, it is time for action. There are really only two fundamental levers you can pull to create more breathing room in your budget. Let's break them down. And here they are. You can either spend less or you can earn more. I know it sounds almost too simple, but the real power is in focusing on one, or even better, both of these at the same time. Think of it like this. One is your defense and the other is your offense. Now, cutting costs doesn't mean you have to give up everything you love. Not at all. Look for the low-hanging fruit first. Are you paying for streaming services you literally never watch? Could you get a better deal on your phone or internet bill just by calling and asking? Seriously, these little strategic cuts can free up a shocking amount of cash. And on the flip side, let's talk about offense. The gig economy has made it easier than ever to start a little side hustle. But don't sleep on your main job either. Investing in some new skills could be your golden ticket to a promotion or a much higher paying role. This is all about proactively boosting your earning power. So once you've got a little more cash flowing in each month, your next mission is to build up a defense system. This is what gives you financial immunity, that ability to take an unexpected financial hit without getting completely knocked out. Your first line of defense is your emergency fund. Now, I know saving 3 to 6 months of expenses can feel absolutely impossible. So don't even start there. Just aim for a small, achievable cushion, maybe $500. Then automate the savings so you don't have to think about it. Once you hit that first goal, then you can aim higher. So once you've got that little safety net in place, you can turn your full attention to your second line of defense, attacking that high-interest debt, the stuff that's actively draining your money month after month. And hey, if you're struggling with debt, you are in very good company. For Americans between 18 and 29, the average debt is almost $13,000. This number isn't meant to scare you, it's here to show you that this struggle is real and why it is so critical to have a plan. So that leads us to the most important question, right? How do you actually get out from under it? How do you break that cycle for good? Well, first, you gotta stop digging the hole deeper. Then, even just small extra payments above the minimum can make a huge difference over time. A really solid strategy is called the avalanche method. That's where you throw all your extra cash at the debt with the highest interest rate first. That's what's going to save you the most money in the long run. All right, this brings us to the final and maybe the most important section. Getting out of the cycle one time is amazing, but staying out, well, that requires turning all these actions into a sustainable lifestyle. The key here, and listen closely, is consistency, not perfection. You're going to stumble. That's okay. The goal is just to stick with the plan over the long haul. Set some goals that actually excite you. Check in on your progress. And please remember to celebrate the small wins along the way. This whole thing is a marathon, not a sprint. So let's end with this one question. You have the playbook now. Don't let this just be another thing you watched online. This journey, it starts with a single step. So what is the one small, actionable change you are going to make today to start breaking the cycle?